week Thursday, it's the first match at Kensington Oval. Big up the CPL.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling tonight? The energy is all the way up. We can feel the love right here on the stage. We are so excited to bring this display of culture to you. We want you to bring all your energy right now. Kicking off our performances in soca, we have the legendary Peter Ram!
CARIFESTA, home with a feeling! This is the culture. And if you supporting the top band, everybody, take on your phone. Take on your phone. Show me your phone, like. Show me your phone, like right about now. Take on your phone. Show me your phone, like. And you representing the top band. Show me that phone, lights. And you representing. And you love the CARIFESTA 15. We have the four lights. We have the four lights. We have the four lights. We have them. 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 Are you ready? Hey. You ready? Reach up. Push it back. And back ready for the attack. You can hear me from all up the gap. And this day just going. When I come to talking this further, this rhythm that do a further. First, second, and third. And we come to push it further. Big up every top man. I feel from my fat man. Tell the cover and the plan man. All the biggest stages. Mr. Barton, the pass with the rum. Don't let from the body give them sound. But tell them keep it another rum. This one for the old. This one for the young. Anytime you see me coming down. Down, down. Make some noise. If you love the top, if you love the top, if you love the top. We talking. We talking. We talking. We talking. It's beautiful. 100% Pigeon. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause, please. This is our culture. Make some more noise than that. Give them a round of applause. Come on, here we go. Yeah, turn it up, push it up. This is another episode when we out on the road, and this is what we love to celebrate, to celebrate. This is not Hollywood. We don't come out. Have we say, no. Don't ever sing for me. Sing for the pointed tips. Sing. Come over. Show them how we this jump up. Show them how we this free up. Come over. Show them how we this jump up. Show them how we this. Come now where we stand. 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 Pull up. Well, I had to get back here, boy. We just don't make New York and mash up the place. So for New York, straight here. You understand what's going on? No. We can't just come and circle rumors about good people. Strong-hearted people, we believe in greatness. So we should acknowledge what the great people have done. Now, the query down, so how can I think about crop over? And sell out. Botanical Garden, sell out. Give that a round of applause. What about the CARIFESTA 15? Every little show that they keep. Sell out. Also give that a round of applause. No. Without doubt, you have to give this hard-working lady, the CEO, Carol Roberts. You understand me telling you? Make some noise for the CEO of the National Cultural Foundation. She did a good job. And nothing will happen without the captain. You have to make some noise for the captain, Honorable Mayor Morley, the best Prime Minister in the world. Make some noise. Wow. And make some noise for my three-piece band. Jamar, no, stop. Three people. The baddest band. Big up Permit, Royal Ward. Jamar, let me go. Ha! Showers. Red noise. Hey, can you talk just a little bit? Can you really talk just a little bit? Can you really talk just a little bit? Hold it. Come on and dance. And you walk up sweaty. But you remain no friends, not no family. See the sun jump on your left, you see the sun jump on your right. Better start as another them coming to get the gear. I'm the chances. Chicken and me drinking. Chicken and me white. What? If you love CARIFESTA, where's that? What? 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 Whatever you get, I told you your time. Lord. No. You see? The way how I'm suited. I wonder if you guys just take out your phone light and put it up in the air and let something magical happen. Put something up in the air. Put them all in their phone lights up in the air.
Turn on your phone light.
Turn on your phone lights and put them up in the air.
Turn on your phone light.
I will love the most beautiful soul to walk, to join me on the stage right now. I will love one of the most beautiful soul to join me on the stage right now. So the more you put up them for a light, the more you feel that it will happen. The more you put up them for lights, the more I feel it will happen.
This is CARIFESTA.
Now, before we continue with even more amazing performances, of course, we need to take a moment once again to thank you for coming out for this incredible event, the culmination of CARIFESTA 15. Now, we want you to cast your eyes to the stage. As we welcome, we want you to give them a big round of applause. Give her a big round of applause. The Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honorable Mia Amor-Motley.
I'm not sure who came out on stage just now, but it wasn't me. You didn't see me, right? Good evening to the Acting President of Barbados, the Right Excellent, Right Reverend Jeffrey Gibson and Mrs. Gibson, members of Cabinet, distinguished delegates, distinguished Caribbean citizens, all. Good evening. I cannot hear you. Good evening. It is a fit and proper thing to first start to give thanks. I give thanks first of all to the Almighty for sparing us from this 10 days, from the ravages of nature that could quite easily have been our fate. And I must confess to you now that more than anything else I worried about whether the end of August and early September would have difficulties not just in Barbados, but across our entire Caribbean community. Because when one is touched, all is affected. I want us, secondly, to give thanks to all who came. We do not take it for granted that you left your homes and your countries, that you came to ours. And whether it was the Caribbean family, or whether it was, as we did for the first time, our brothers and sisters from Africa and our brothers and sisters from Central and Latin America, we thank you all for coming to Barbados for CARIFESTA 15. We thank in particular the artists and the cultural practitioners, for you were deprived of this opportunity for 6 years, and we understood why. Because of the continued crises that we faced over the last 6 years. But we also thank the 300 young Caribbean students who participated in the first ever CARIFESTA Student Jamboree. I call it the CARIFESTA 15 Student Jamboree persons. Let us give them a round of applause, and let us thank their parents and their governments for giving us the trust to allow them to be with us. I want to thank Barbados. I want to thank Bajans for welcoming our brothers and sisters from the region and from Africa and Latin and Central America. And I want to thank you not just for that wonderful Barbadian hospitality, but for the fact that we have effectively had an incident-free CARIFESTA over the last 10 days. And we have shown that irrespective of whatever else happens in the region, we have it within us to come together for the right reasons and to give thanks and to celebrate for the right reasons. My friends, you saw the team on stage, and I don't believe in passing edicts, contrary to what some may feel. So I ask you now, the people of the Caribbean, was this CARIFESTA 15 a great exposition of Caribbean culture? In my previous profession, I would say the jury has spoken. And I say to you that with every major event such as this, we have now to look to legacy. When we give thanks, we must ask what next and how. We have been lucky to recognize that when we first hosted CARIFESTA in 1981, the major benefit to the country, and most Bajans do not recognize or remember this, was the passage of the National Cultural Foundation Act in 1983, giving us the National Cultural Foundation that has been responsible for creating opportunities for Bajan creatives for over 40 years, and making sure that our crop over, our NIFCA, and all of our other cultural events in the season of emancipation and outside have gone from strength to strength. We benefited then from a lifting of our ecosystem, the sound, the lighting, the practitioners, and crop over became something majestic, rather than that festival that others wanted to laugh at and say it was only for tourists and that Bajans had no culture and that Bajans can sing calypso. Tell Barbados that 42 years later after CARIFESTA 1981. But I say to you tonight that what we exhibited and what we then saw over the last 10 days has made it lucidly clear that our people want more. That life, yes, must give us shelter and food and work. Those are essential. But as human beings, we need the nourishing of the soul. And whether it is through acknowledging our heritage, or whether it is through reflecting on our Caribbean civilization, or whether it is through tasting the wonders that we have as Caribbean people with the influences from the world that made us unique, or whether it is in the celebration through movement, dance, music, art, craft, we have to be able to nourish our souls. And I ask us tonight to walk on this journey with us. What you see unfolding before you in this Codrington Waterford district is a district of the performing arts and sports, with the development of this Richard Stout Amphitheatre, which is only part way, with the development of the new National Stadium, with the Tyrrell Court, the home of the only Prime Minister of the West Indies Federation, around the corner. And you, my people, have spoken definitively in the last week. You have said, Prime Minister, do not take down CARIFESTA village. And I am here to report to you as a faithful and obedient servant that that village shall now be known hereinafter as CARIFESTA House, to celebrate the arts and creativity of Caribbean people forever. At Newton, you see the beginnings of the Heritage District. And my friends, Bajans would know this better than most, because when you couldn't do it all at once, we would take a little bit and put down and put down and put down and put down. And you buy some blocks and you build out the wall at the back. And you come forward and you come forward and you come forward. And over the last 6 years, I have worked with the Ministry of Finance little by little by little to make sure that what you will soon see unfold at Newton will be the Heritage District, starting with the monument celebrating the lives and resilience of the 570 slaves that were buried on that plantation, reflecting the construction of the National Performing Arts Center. And it was appropriate that the first production therein was Mansa Musa, celebrating the great kingdom of Mali and Mansa Musa from Africa. And that the second production was that in tribute to our own Irving Burgee, not just the writer of the Barbados Anthem, but indeed the great prolific Caribbean songwriter with songs like Deo and Jamaica Farewell and Island in the Sun. That is to speak to what must come there when that is finished. And eventually you will see the National Genealogical Research Center, and hopefully the museum that will speak to the world about what we went through for over 3 centuries with respect to slavery and colonialism. My friends, I've taken the time to share this with you because you must understand that this CARIFESTA 15 does not stand in isolation. This is about building a people, building a region, building a civilization, and reclaiming our destiny. Irving Burgee asked us to do so. And our national anthem is perfectly reflected for those who come from the rest of the region. I ask you to take time and see why we are so committed to moving onward and upward, inspired, exulting, free, why we must be firm craftsmen of our faith. But I give you now a few other things that will also be the legacy very quickly before we hear the rest of the creativity, because like you, I like steel buzz, bad. And I heard them for a while. We will, my friends, I told you about CARIFESTA House at Waterford. I tell you now that those 300 students who risk coming here we are going to open a competition for them that by the end of December this year, those who give us the best literary exposition on CARIFESTA 15 from those 300 students will be awarded $5,000 US. Those who give us the best song from those 300 students will equally be awarded $5,000 US and the recording of that song. And those who give us from any territory the best multimedia exposition of CARIFESTA 15 will be awarded $25,000 US because the memory of CARIFESTA 15 must not just live, but it must live in the hearts and in the will of our young people. I was one of them in 1981, as I told you. I was a young manager at 15 years old of a band called Manjak that had in Nicholas Branca and Arturo Tapin and others. And we fought and fought just to be able to get on stage, full of excitement, full of passion. And I pray tonight that in this audience, that there will be others who will be similarly inspired as I was in 1981, to be able to claim our Caribbean civilization as our own and to build it up, because this is the civilization that can humanize the whole world. Because we know what it is to suffer, we know what it is to care, we know what it is to work together, we know what it is to see each other and hear each other and feel each other. So my friends, I say simply one other legacy. All who participated and brought great joy to Bajans in the last 10 days at the Grand Market, we are going to ensure that you are onboarded on Caribbean Marketplace so that there will be an electronic marketplace. For 1 year, the government of Barbados will sponsor every vendor who was registered at the Grand Market to sell their products on the Caribbean Marketplace electronically, so that our work and our products go not just to the rest of the region who did not come to CARIFESTA, but to the rest of the world. Because CARIFESTA must not be a single event. It must be able to cast a strong legacy. And if we talk about the orange economy and we talk about the creative industries, then our people must benefit from it. So my friends, when that happens, I invite all of us. Christmas is coming. You will have an abundance, and I want to salute them in every instance for the quality of workmanship. This has been an emotional CARIFESTA. And you heard the CEO and her team. You heard her voice break. You saw her refer to my minister in the Prime Minister's office, Chantal Monroe-Knight, who was on the front line. And I want to thank them, because as they said, everything didn't go perfect. There were teething problems, but that is the lesson of life, particularly for you young people. And when it doesn't, get back up and let us move forward again, but stay focused and stay on the job. The emotion also came when we saw Africa on Broad Street, next to the Carinage, going down to Parliament, showing the best of the fashion. And as I looked at it, I remembered that that was a site where our people were separated. Some stayed here and some were shipped on to other islands, some were shipped on to the US. And that we, 400 years after the British first settled this island, in 2025, could rise to host this event, shows me that the confidence in Barbados and Bajans, and by extension, the confidence in Caribbean civilization, is well justified. My mother asked me, why is CARIFESTA only 10 days? Well, I can hold it for a month. And I'm sure that many of you who told me you went to the village 1 and 2 times a day, every day, felt that way. Some even said that they're suffering already from CARIFESTA to Banca. I understand that. But as we leave this stage, stand for me. And let us do, as I said at the beginning, give thanks. And on the count, I want you, with loud voices, to reflect how much you enjoyed by saying and hurraying, hip it! Hip it! Hip it! I said to the CARICOM Secretary General and the colleagues, heads of government and heads of state, CARIFESTA does deserve to be held every 2 years. And we will find a way to do it across this Caribbean community. Just as we have found a way to do all other things, let us see people, give our people a chance. And as I've said from the beginning of this festival, let our Caribbean people exhale, enjoy, and show the world that we know how to be able to reflect our journey, celebrate ourselves, and invite the rest of the world to show you, as we will in Guyana and Jamaica this week with their elections, why we are that leading region in global humanity when it comes to humanizing civilization. God bless you all, and on to CARIFESTA 16. I cannot tell you how proud I am to be a Bajan and a Caribbean person tonight. God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you once again to the PM, the Honorable Mia Amor Motley, for her address. Before we get back into our live performances, we have some special thank yous to share with you.
Yeah. We want to a huge thank you to the Plant and Equipment Department of the NCF and our team of tech associates, as well as Lisa Griffith and our team of volunteers, Astra.
We also want to say a huge thank you to Michael Handley and our marshals and our private security crews.
We also want to acknowledge the contributions of Stuart Lane and the BTII team, whose thanks to the Grand Market coordinator. The Grand Market was absolutely beautiful, and you just heard from the Prime Minister letting you guys know that Grand Market in that area is here to stay, and his team for an outstanding job. Also a very big thank you to Dorsey Boys and all who made the Grand Market a huge success. Yeah. Asha, are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. The music, the energy, and of course you, the people, making this ceremony incredible.
Yeah.
A great send-off.
That is for sure. And as I said, there are so many young people way in the back. I see a lot of young people under that white tent. If you guys are hearing me, somebody say yeah! We had a great time at BCC, the Youth Village. The youth, we have some amazing youth here in this place that we call the Caribbean. And I always want to big up the young people. All of my Bajan people who have finished their back to school shopping, say whoa whoa. Not enough. This is the final week. Make sure you guys make sure that the children are covered as we get ready for the start of another academic year. After which school did you go to?
Which one, primary or secondary?
Both of them.
I went to Wilkie Cumberbatch for primary school.
Yeah, you got
We got some Wilkie family here. And of course, Queen's College for secondary school. Carrie Delight.
Yeah, man.
What about you, Jamar?
Me, I went to two great schools, Erdiston Primary and the Christchurch Foundation School. Yeah. But it's not about the schools, it's just about making sure everybody that we go to school, we do the right things, and we push the youth of the nation. And this is going to be my message all of the time, to support the young people because they need our support. I told you guys while I was back there with doing my thing for Ram, we have CPL, Cricket Played Louder. It is one of the biggest franchises in this cricketing world, and it comes home to Barbados at the Mecca of cricket, Kensington Oval, starting on Thursday. So all of us, we want you guys to come on out and support the Royals, support the entire Caribbean, because you know what? We are one Caribbean. If you love the Caribbean, if you are proud to be black and be from the Caribbean, somebody say yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, we're getting ready for more entertainment, Astra, for sure.
That's
we got
right.
some more thank yous. You can start, like, you know what? I'm gonna do, you do the second page, I'm gonna do that first page.
All right, you want to hold this?
Oh, no
All
problem.
right,
Okay, so I'm gonna do this one for you guys. We have to thank a lot of persons who have been supporting CARIFESTA. Ladies and gentlemen, not only of their time, but more importantly, the money that a lot of companies would have put in to make sure this entire thing happened. We're gonna thank them. There are a lot of them, service providers and partner organizations. AccuSounds, Afromix Bank, we also have A&R Electrical, Atlantic Marketing, Act Solutions, Beijing Reporter, Banks Beer, the Barbados Community College, the Barbados Defense Force, Barbados Esports, Barbados Light and Power, the Barbados Museum and Historical Society, the Barbados National Art and Gallery, the Barbados Police Service, the Barbados Board Inc., Barbados Today, Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., the Barbados Trade and Investment Inc., Barbados Water Authority, Bell Productions, Beyond Event Designs, Big B Shopping, and sorry, that's Big P Shipping and Business. After the second page, all yours.
All right, we also want to give it up for Burger King. Thank you to BYND Creative, CAF Development Bank of Latin America and the Caribbean, Capital Media, Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation, CBC, Caribbean Broadcasting Union, Caribbean Development Bank, Caribbean Telecommunications Union, Chattel House Books, Chinese Embassy, CMC, Coca-Cola, Coke No Sugar, Combermere School, Confucius Institute, C.O. Williams Construction, Coggies Shipping, Courts, Creative Junction, Creative Vibes, Cuban Embassy, Customs and Excise Department, Dash Events and Drapery, DB Productions, Decibel Productions, Division of Culture, PMO's Office, Don Daja Designs, Dream Solutions, Elco Rentals, Event Hub, Evolve, and Expressionism.
And there are a lot more that we're going to be thanking for the entire night, but I want to thank all of you who have come from all of your different territories in the Caribbean to come to Barbados for CARIFESTA. I know you guys are going to, as I said, leaving tomorrow, leaving on Tuesday. But guys, tonight, it's a party. You guys deserve a party, don't you think so? You deserve a party, and I'm going to tell you, a bigger party is going to be happening from July 3rd, 2026 to August 4th, 2026. It's the sweetest summer festival. And why I love my country, we are unique. Everybody has carnival. What we just got? Everybody just got carnival. And what we just got? Crop over, sweet for days. July 3rd, August 4th next year. I want to invite the entire Caribbean once again. Start to save your money and get that ticket, get the accommodation, because crop over next year is going to be off the chain. We're going to be having a great grand time for crop over for sure. Astra.
We also want to thank our technical team and of course the lead of our technical team, Mr. Jamal Cobham.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything that you have done to ensure that CARIFESTA 15 is a success.
Yeah.
Yes, I am looking forward to crop over 2026. I'm ready to touch road. You know how it is, Jamar.
Of course, we're just getting you guys ready for the next performance. And as I said, tonight is going to be a party. I'm going to let you know right about now that all of the ladies in the Caribbean are royal. Are you ladies royal? She's royal! And never. That's all I'm going to say. You guys will know who will touch this day soon. Use your common sense. We in the Caribbean, we are bright people. We got a lot of good artists in the Caribbean, and the greatest bend over will be happening here as well.
That's right.
We're going to be having a good time. You just saw from Pizza Ram what we are made of in terms of the Caribbean. And you guys, anybody who knows about Barbados knows when you speak about Barbados, you have to mention three of the greatest of all time. We've got Edwin Yearwood, the General, straight on the flight. He was on the same flight as Peter Ram this morning. They flew in from Labor Day to be here tonight. We've got the Queen of Soca, Posse! Let me see you! And put them up! That's what I'm talking about. Alison Hines for sure. When I I say hyper, you say dog. Hyper, hyper, all of that, and so much more. Barbados
right.
and the Caribbean to come.
We're going to be hopping across the region with these performances, Jamar. And I'm looking forward to them taking the stage. Of course, right behind us, you already know what's about to go down.
It's going to be so much action. 2 Mile Hill coming as well. But I want you, the entire world, not just the Caribbean, because we need to let the rest of the world know who we are. I want you guys to make sure and understand that for the last, I would say 15 to 20 years, we have dominated track and field. And we've got the World Championships coming up in Japan very soon. And I want to big up the Lucians especially, because Julian Alfred is something very special to the Caribbean, you understand me? Big up the Lucians, big up the Vincies. Jamaica, are you still here, Jamaica? I didn't big up the oil, I ain't got no oil down in the village and in the real vex.